Welcome to Moana's Meadow Report. Today is September 15th, 2018, Saturday. My name is Moana, and my Meadow Report is 6 to 13 minutes long. I like to include, it's a report on how my day was, and I like to include where we're at with the Dave Ramsey program. So, we're still at negative 100 for the starter emergency fund of $1,000. So I'm still standing by for when I get my paycheck. I'm really excited about that because not only will I be able to replenish the $100, there's a few things that fall under the 4 walls category, which the 4 walls are transportation, shelter, utilities, and then food and clothing. So a few things in the food and clothing category I absolutely need to buy for myself because it's just interesting. I feel exhausted after I'm done with work quite often right now. And I think it's because my shoes are just tore up. So I'm hoping to be able to buy 2 pair of shoes. That way they don't get tore up as quickly. Because my feet hurt the most out of everything when I get home, which I think just compounds the fact that I'm so exhausted. Because then I do a body scan and I'm like, oh man, my feet hurt. And then I go, yeah, I'm exhausted. And then my body confirms, yep, you're exhausted. And then it makes me more exhausted. And then I have to take a nap. So, like a power nap. And my power naps are pretty darn serious, because they're usually a solid hour or 4 or somewhere between there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that with my next paycheck. I believe it is, let's see, maybe 6 days away, which will be fantastic. Let's see. So I did work today. There was no option to go home early, and half the time when I get there, I just have to tell myself, don't even think about going home early. Or in this case, there wasn't even an opportunity. So, sorry, I have the 3 cats, like I mentioned, and the boys have to be separated from the girl, and I don't know if you hear her, but she's not happy that she's had to stay in a different room than she's used to, so she's crying. So I'm trying to not get distracted while I'm doing this. So real quickly, I do not have a day off until until Wednesday. So I'm already at the exhausted point. I'm already like, I can't do it anymore. So I just have to bulldoze through and just earn that money. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I used to have my checks garnished, which was an okay experience. I mean, I guess it made sense. We weren't responsible with our money at all, and we weren't knowing how to negotiate, try to get bills down if it was something that could be negotiated. In this case, it was, let's see, medical bills, check loan bills. I didn't know how to leverage, maybe that's the word, I'm not sure, but I was getting garnished for a solid, I swear, at least 5 years when I worked at Home Depot, maybe 6, but it was just rough, because then every time I got my check, it would literally be $300 or sometimes less. And I'd be like, how could anyone live on this? Like, it was so frustrating because, first of all, the hourly wage was super low. I guess mid-range in the scope of things. Like, it was $11.10 or something. And an hour. So, it's an income problem, is what Dave Ramsey, when he hears someone's story, at the end, sometimes he's like, it doesn't sound like you have a spending problem. It sounds like you have an income problem. You need to get more money in. So we are having an income problem for sure. And then on top of that, see, I got distracted again. She meowed. So I have to wrap this up. Income problem. And a discipline problem, because I didn't know how to say, there were so many people in queue with wanting to take our money, and I didn't know how to negotiate. Like, let's just say this. If I was an attorney, I would know how to just pick up the phone, say whatever keywords I needed to say, and then I would have knocked off whatever fees, and I would have been golden and ready to go take on the day. But I just didn't know that verbiage. Not that I know it now, but at least we're out of the payday loan situation, and we're still in the medical bill situation. But at least they're usually a lot easier to work with, because they say, okay, well, the system won't allow me to take anything less than however much. So since I don't necessarily have a huge income problem like I did when I worked at Home Depot, let's see, 1, 2, 3, like 4 years ago, I have more negotiating power. So, yeah, I'm really excited for that. But, yeah. I wish you the best of luck if you're in the process of gaining some negotiating power, of getting rid of an income problem, and managing and maintaining your, I forgot what the other theme was that I was just talking about. But whatever it is, if you intend on doing some budgeting and taking care of things, I wish you the best of luck. And stay a meowsing. Meow.